Okay, so I was thinking opinions and beliefs, right? I mean, that's what the current media environment makes these kind of shows turn into. It's a content that is based entirely on reactions and hot takes and opinions and so on. And I haven't really launched into any, so let's start out the gate with some beliefs. One, I'm an atheist. And when I say I'm an atheist, it's unequivocal. No, I'm not an agnostic. I'm an atheist. So I am also a believer in science. I'm also a person who thinks that, we're definitely not operating with the best principles right now, because we're trapped in a science-denying era that is born on the backs of religious apostates who are frighteningly out of touch with reality. That is a strong belief of mine. And I believe that the things that made this country great have been under tremendous assault since around the 12th of September in 2001. So for 16 years now, this country has been on a steady decline. And if anybody thinks that the Obama years was somehow not part of a steady decline, then you need to just look at Afghanistan and how that war is just going on and on and on and on and on and on stupidly, and scarring thousands of our vets. And civilizations go to die there, and we're just getting in line to be the next one. Dynasties go to die there, I should say. And I am a pacifist, but as DJ Consuelo always said, there's a fist in pacifist. So what that means is I believe it is possible to end war, and I believe it is possible to find within humankind the positive aspects and to love, cherish, and raise them so that we produce beautiful things. And I believe that because I've seen it and I've done it, and I'm very clunky and brutal, like this voice of mine and my approach is just very slash, burn, bang with hammer. But that's not really true. It's more of a put-on. MTK the Talktopus does that to elicit reaction or get things to happen, But in reality, I'm a very loving person. And I love human beings. I think I love animals, maybe in plants, a little bit more than I love human beings. Though we are animals, I believe we have done something with this thing in our heads that has made us beyond animals, and that is so clear because of the effect we're having on the planet. And so I also believe this is the Anthropocene. I have been writing about the Anthropocene since at least the 1990s, when it was considered a joke, and writers who weren't scientists like myself, or artists who weren't scientists like myself, or non-academics like myself were teasingly joked about our extremism when we started saying you should name it a new era. And now the Anthropocene is crawling into usage to describe this era, because we are the most powerful force on this planet by far. And we are obviously affecting the weather and the climate everywhere now. And the denial of that is something that I find staggering to look at and listen to, and it hurts me to hear that come out of the mouths of fools who would be bought off to say so. I'm a student of nature. You can probably look at the RPRZ and see that. I love studying nature. I like learning about animals and how they behave. I like seeing the interconnectedness, is what I call it, of all living things. I think Lao Tzu called it that a long time ago. But there is an interconnectedness, I believe, a fundamental interconnectedness between all living things. And the current policies and standards of the United States of America have dipped so far low as to not only reject that, but to apply horrific pressures which are going to have karmic repercussions. And we've done that before in my lifetime as Americans, and we've endured those times. And so now at the age of 50, I do also believe in a longer course, that the marathon continues, and my efforts are about what I think a lot of people's efforts are about, to get us back, to bring the pendulum back to a more civilized, intelligent, socially caring society. There you go. MTK in a simple list of beliefs.